Blood pressure in seniors is one of those health topics that seems simple on the surface, but is actually filled with misconceptions and confusion. And understanding it correctly can completely change how you approach your daily health. Many older adults are told that rising blood pressure is just a natural part of aging, that it's inevitable, and that there's nothing to worry about, while others are warned that any increase in numbers is extremely dangerous, creating fear and anxiety. The truth is somewhere in the middle, and knowing it can empower you to make better decisions rather than living in constant worry. Blood pressure naturally changes as we age because the arteries gradually stiffen over time, which can push the top number, the systolic pressure, higher even if you feel perfectly well. This is a normal physiological response, and it doesn't automatically mean something is wrong or that immediate aggressive treatment is required. Understanding that your body adapts and compensates helps seniors see that numbers are signals, not verdicts. Many people focus only on lowering blood pressure to match the ideal numbers often cited in textbooks or health guidelines, but chasing perfection can sometimes do more harm than good. Older adults who have their pressure lowered too aggressively may experience dizziness, fatigue, fainting, or even cognitive issues because blood flow to essential organs, especially the brain, can be compromised. That's why it's so important to view blood pressure as a dynamic, living measure that interacts with the whole body, rather than a single number to fix. In seniors, slightly higher readings are often protective, helping maintain circulation and organ function. It's also important to remember that blood pressure doesn't exist in isolation. The bottom number, the diastolic pressure, plays an equally vital role in ensuring that blood continues to flow during the heart's resting phase, and when it drops too low, complications can arise. Lifestyle factors, daily habits, and overall health strongly influence blood pressure, sometimes more than age alone. Staying hydrated, eating mineral-rich foods, maintaining gentle daily movement, managing stress, and getting adequate sleep all support healthy circulation. For seniors, movement doesn't need to be extreme. Walking, light resistance exercises, stretching, and even gardening can make arteries more flexible and responsive. Stress is another silent contributor. Chronic tension raises pressure, while practices like deep breathing, meditation, or quiet time can gently lower it naturally. Another factor that complicates understanding is fear. Many seniors associate any elevated number with immediate risk, but fear-driven reactions can lead to unnecessary medications or anxiety, which in turn can negatively affect heart health and quality of life. Learning to interpret blood pressure as a guide rather than a judgment allows for informed decisions that prioritize functional wellness. Home monitoring, tracking trends, and observing how you feel day to day provide a clearer picture than isolated clinic readings. Blood pressure is not a one-size-fits-all measure, and seniors are not just older versions of younger adults. Their bodies have unique adaptations, resilience, and requirements that must be respected. Understanding this truth helps seniors navigate their health with confidence, avoid unnecessary fear, and focus on lifestyle, nourishment, and activities that support overall vitality. By seeing blood pressure as a signal rather than a score, seniors can maintain balance, energy, mental clarity, and a better quality of life while aging gracefully. Chasing the lowest possible blood pressure number is a common approach in modern medicine, but for seniors, this strategy can sometimes backfire, causing more problems than it solves. Many older adults are conditioned to believe that lower is always better, that a reading of 110/70 is ideal regardless of age or personal health, and that anything higher is dangerous. While it's true that extremely high blood pressure over time can damage arteries, the heart, kidneys, and brain, driving numbers down aggressively in seniors can actually reduce blood flow to vital organs, creating a host of new issues. The body relies on adequate pressure to circulate blood efficiently, and when that pressure is pushed too low, the heart may not deliver enough oxygen. rich blood to the brain, kidneys, and other organs. This is why seniors sometimes experience dizziness, fainting, confusion, fatigue, or even falls when their blood pressure is lowered too much with medication. The idea that a universal target number works for everyone is misleading because older adults are not younger adults with wrinkled skin. Their bodies have unique adaptations and resilience that must be considered. A systolic reading that might be high for a 40-year-old could be completely appropriate for someone in their 70s if they are otherwise healthy and functional. Aggressive lowering can also impact cognitive function over time because the brain requires a steady flow of blood to maintain clarity, focus, and memory. Seniors who have been told to achieve a specific number without considering how they feel may notice subtle changes in energy, balance, or mental sharpness, which can be easily overlooked. It's important to recognize that blood pressure management should prioritize functional health over numeric perfection. Supporting circulation through hydration, mineral-rich foods, gentle physical activity, stress management, and adequate sleep often has a more meaningful impact than pushing numbers down artificially. Proper hydration keeps blood volume steady. Mineral-rich foods like potassium and magnesium help maintain flexible arteries, and regular movement ensures the circulatory system remains responsive. Stress reduction techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or quiet reflection can also gently lower pressure without compromising organ perfusion. Medications can still be necessary in life-saving for many seniors, but they should be used thoughtfully and adjusted according to individual needs rather than rigid targets. Over-medication can create more harm than good, especially when the body's natural adaptations are ignored. Home monitoring provides a clearer picture of true blood pressure trends because readings taken in clinical settings can be affected by anxiety or temporary fluctuations. Observing patterns over time helps seniors and their healthcare providers make informed decisions that respect both numbers and lived experience. The truth is that the healthiest approach for older adults often involves balance, moderation, and listening to the body rather than fearing a single reading. Prioritizing functional circulation, organ health, energy, and mental clarity creates better outcomes than pursuing an arbitrary, ideal number. By understanding that lower is not always better, seniors can avoid unnecessary risks, maintain independence, and enjoy a higher quality of life while managing blood pressure intelligently. This mindset transforms how seniors approach their health, replacing fear with knowledge and empowering them to live confidently while aging gracefully. Understanding that health is not about one universal target number is one of the most important shifts seniors can make when it comes to blood pressure. Too often, older adults are given a single, ideal reading to aim for without considering their personal history, overall wellness, or how their body actually feels day to day. This one-size-fits-all approach ignores the reality that each person's physiology, lifestyle, and vascular system are unique, and what is perfect for one person may be harmful for another. Blood pressure is a dynamic measure that reflects the interaction of multiple systems in the body, including the heart, arteries, kidneys, and nervous system, and it naturally varies throughout the day depending on activity, stress levels, hydration, and other factors. For seniors, rigidly chasing a textbook number can lead to unintended consequences, such as dizziness, fatigue, cognitive impairment, and falls, especially when medications are adjusted aggressively without consideration of symptoms. Functional health should always take priority over numeric perfection, because the ultimate goal is maintaining energy, mental clarity, mobility, and quality of life. A number on a chart is only valuable if it supports the body's ability to function optimally, not just because it falls within a predetermined range. Many older adults may find that a systolic reading slightly higher than conventional, normal levels allows them to feel stronger, more alert, and more balanced, particularly when their bottom number, the diastolic pressure, remains within a safe range. Observing trends over time rather than reacting to isolated readings, gives a more accurate picture of overall cardiovascular health. It also emphasizes the importance of listening to the body and recognizing how lifestyle choices influence blood pressure in subtle but powerful ways. Hydration is essential for maintaining blood volume and preventing pressure from dropping too low, while diets rich in potassium, magnesium, and other minerals help arteries stay flexible and responsive. Gentle daily movement, including walking, stretching, light resistance work, and even household activities like gardening, keeps the circulatory system active and arteries elastic. Stress management techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and quiet reflection can lower pressure naturally without compromising circulation to vital organs. Home monitoring is invaluable because it allows seniors to track patterns in a calm environment, reducing the misleading spikes that can occur in clinical settings due to anxiety or stress. When seniors focus on functional outcomes, feeling steady, alert, and energized, they often discover that their ideal blood pressure may differ from rigid guidelines, and that's perfectly acceptable. Understanding this principle encourages seniors to make informed decisions about medications, lifestyle adjustments, and daily habits while avoiding unnecessary fear or over-medication. Ultimately, the healthiest approach to blood pressure in older adults balances numbers with lived experience, focusing on what keeps the body nourished, organs perfused, and mind sharp. By shifting the perspective from chasing a universal target to supporting functional wellness, seniors can maintain independence, confidence, and vitality while aging gracefully, realizing that health is measured not just in numbers, but in how well the body and mind continue to thrive every day. The body may raise systolic pressure with age as a natural protective mechanism, and understanding this is key for seniors when interpreting their blood pressure readings. As arteries age, they gradually lose elasticity and become stiffer, which can cause the top number, the systolic pressure, to rise slightly even in otherwise healthy individuals. This adaptation is the body's way of ensuring that blood continues to reach vital organs, especially the brain, heart, and kidneys, which depend on steady circulation to function properly, while high systolic readings often raise concern. It's important to differentiate between dangerous hypertension and the body's normal age-related adjustments. For many seniors, a slightly elevated systolic pressure supports adequate perfusion, helping maintain energy, mental clarity, and overall functionality. Aggressively lowering this number without considering the individual's specific physiology can compromise blood flow, leading to dizziness, fatigue, or even fainting. It's a delicate balance because both extremes, too high or too low, can create health risks. Many older adults find themselves in situations where medications are adjusted solely to reach a target number rather than to support their body's actual needs, and this can sometimes cause more harm than benefit. Recognizing that the body adapts naturally allows seniors to focus on functional health rather than rigid numerical goals. Circulation, organ function, and personal comfort are far more meaningful indicators of well-being than a single reading on a chart. Lifestyle choices continue to play a critical role in supporting healthy systolic pressure. Maintaining proper hydration ensures that blood volume remains sufficient for circulation, while diets rich in potassium, magnesium, and other minerals help keep arteries flexible. Gentle physical activity such as walking, stretching, light resistance exercises, or even gardening encourages healthy blood flow and keeps the vascular system responsive. Managing stress is equally important because chronic tension can elevate systolic pressure. While practices like deep breathing, meditation, or quiet reflective time can help maintain stability without the need for unnecessary medications. Home monitoring provides seniors with a clearer understanding of their blood pressure patterns, helping distinguish between temporary spikes due to anxiety or activity and true baseline readings. Observing trends over time allows for more informed decisions about lifestyle adjustments and medical interventions. It also reinforces the principle that numbers alone do not define health. The way the body feels, performs and responds is a more reliable measure of well-being. Seniors who understand this concept often feel more confident and less anxious about minor increases in systolic pressure, realizing that the body has built in mechanisms to protect itself. By respecting these natural adaptations and combining them with supportive habits, seniors can maintain circulation, organ function, mental clarity, and energy while aging gracefully. Understanding that a slightly higher systolic number can be protective rather than harmful empowers older adults to approach blood pressure management with knowledge, balance, and a focus on overall quality of life rather than fear of a number alone. This perspective shifts the conversation from rigid control to intelligent support, helping seniors thrive physically and mentally as they grow older. Diastolic pressure, the bottom number in a blood pressure reading, is often overlooked, yet for seniors, it plays a crucial role in maintaining overall health and proper organ function. While many people focus on the top number, the systolic pressure, it is the diastolic pressure that represents the force in the arteries when the heart rests between beats, ensuring that blood continues to flow steadily to the brain, kidneys, and other vital organs. When this number falls too low, it can create subtle but significant health problems that often go unnoticed at first, such as dizziness, lightheadedness, fatigue, and even fainting episodes. These symptoms are particularly concerning for older adults because they increase the risk of falls, injuries, and reduced independence. Low diastolic pressure can also affect mental clarity and memory, since the brain relies on consistent blood flow to function optimally. Many seniors who are aggressively treated to lower blood pressure may not realize that the very interventions intended to protect them can inadvertently reduce diastolic pressure, creating new complications. Understanding that a lower bottom number is not always better is essential for maintaining functional health and quality of life. Maintaining diastolic pressure within a safe range allows the heart to rest properly while still delivering enough blood to vital organs, supporting energy, balance, and cognitive function. Lifestyle factors play a significant role in keeping diastolic pressure at a healthy level. Adequate hydration helps maintain blood volume, preventing pressure from dropping too low. Nutrient-rich diets, particularly those containing potassium, magnesium, and calcium, support arterial flexibility, ensuring that the vessels can handle the natural variations in pressure that occur throughout the day. Gentle physical activity, including walking, stretching, light resistance training, and even routine household tasks, keeps blood vessels responsive and improves overall circulation. Stress management is equally important, as chronic stress can cause sudden spikes or drops in blood pressure, while relaxation techniques such as deep breathing meditation or quiet reflection promote stability and steady circulation. Home monitoring is another invaluable tool for seniors, as readings taken in a clinical setting can be affected by anxiety, recent activity, or other temporary factors. By tracking trends over time, seniors gain a more accurate picture of their true baseline, allowing them and their healthcare providers to make informed decisions about lifestyle adjustments and medication management. Understanding the importance of diastolic pressure helps seniors recognize that blood pressure is not just a number to chase, but a signal from the body about how well it is functioning. By focusing on supportive strategies that maintain adequate bottom numbers, seniors can reduce the risk of falls, maintain mental sharpness, preserve energy, and enjoy greater overall well-being. Prioritizing functional health over rigid numerical targets ensures that circulation remains effective, organs are nourished, and the body continues to thrive, making aging a more comfortable, safer, and more empowered experience.